multi-stream. See how this goes. Let's just how's the audio? Good? Bad? Yeah. Well, there's a delay there, so that's annoying. But let's pop the chat out. Move this a little bit. It's a bit annoying. There we go. Maybe like this. Similar size. Sure. Sure. Okay, so last playthrough last time we streamed, sorry. We placed the portal down here. Portal's still not ready, it needs 10 minutes. Which 10 minutes in-game time. We used a lot on that portal though, I'll be completely honest. So now here's what we're gonna do. We're going to get all of this back up. Our gardening is going crazy at the moment. New talent point in gardening up. We're a god. They called me the gardener. I'm literally at 71. Nice. We're close actually. 71 at 75 we'll have thorny weapon maxed, and then at 80 we're going to have expert gardener, which is pretty nice, all things considered. And then this makes it even easier to just plant it again. Actually, we are going to do something. I don't know if we're going to do anything crazy this stream in terms of building, but I might just fucking go hard, you know, honestly. I've seen some bases online, bro, they are crazy good. Like crazy good. Gives me inspiration. Make a base that's like better than a pile of shit, you know? Can we make a base better than a pile of shit? Probably not, but we can attempt it. One thing I'm stealing for sure, like 100%, is there was this farm this guy did. Get him out, GG. Bro, this farm this guy had was fucking intense, by the way. He had a sprinkler, and then all of the spaces the sprinkler hit was one seed. So he had a sprinkler, one seed around it, then he had another sprinkler growing another thing. That seems like a pretty decent idea, particularly for a solo playthrough. So I'm gonna probably yoink the idea. We are getting a lot of farming XP doing this though. And now we actually have, what do we have? Drills. Drilling the ore we might need. That's going to be useful for us. We don't need to worry about getting ore all the time, because that was a big setback for us before. Investing all the scarlet ore to I need to eat food. What the fuck? We've got 952 berries. What the fuck? We've got so much stuff actually. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Let's start cooking this stuff. We really need this actually. I really want to make something that seems interesting to me is this. This garden trowel is pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. 5 times 5 tile. So much better than this. 2 times 2. Like, this is going to help me plant seeds ASAP. And it does damage. We're not going to use melee, but it does damage. Our inventory is scuffed as fuck. It is what it is. We got a summoning idol. Oh yeah. We brought it through last time, didn't we? Yes, bro, I'm gonna eat something. So we've got so much wool here. And milk, I guess. The milk's kind of come in handy because of the armor it gives for the minute, but we've still got loads. Bro. Should we just put like 70? That should do it, right? We're over farming. Like, I don't really think this is super important, this one. The glow tulip. Might be important later on, but for now. Yes. Oh shit, we just got 12 extra smoothers. And 2 extra points. So what was we gonna do here? Well-fed buffs. Why was we going down here? Any particular reason? Probably the smell of food. Yeah, we're probably doing the smell of food. Right? 4% times 5, that doesn't seem that bad. I mean, Master Chef's good as well for like a chance to get rare food, but the smell of food giving what, 20% bonus damage. And we get health regen, which might be pretty good with there's like an ability. Yeah, 10% damage while at max health, so you gotta think we need the health regen, we're gonna be at max HP, we're gonna do 10% extra damage, and then we use staying alive as well. That's gonna be decent. We'll see how that goes. Let's start cooking. Put that in there. That will do. Not really making much else. These are so good for food, like actually really, really good for food. Especially when you have this ability here. 25% food when eating plants or cooked food made out of plants. Like, this is oats. So it gives... Is it 25%? Yeah. It gives 64 plus an extra like 13, 14. So it nearly gives 100 food, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if we can use this portal yet. Whoa. Yes, we can. Nice. Not too much here, honestly, but we got 30. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to dig out this whole area, and this is going to be like a mini place for us. And this can warp us anywhere, right? We're not going to do it yet, but we are going to do that. We will be doing that. We've got so many juices now. We've got 382. The physical, bro, all of that damage is nutty, actually. And let's put 30 in here. So we've got a lot going on. Let's go and get some... What do we need for another portal? 100 bars, 100 iron bars, 200 coral wood. I mean, we might be able to get some wood actually real quick. Yeah, it's still growing here. It's not bad. Let's go get... So our... this thing here, that's our Scarlet Orb drill. So we have the dash feather, which is a little bit more movement speed. Doesn't use any mana or anything. It's just strictly more eggs. Nice. We'll go this way. More eggs. How much damage do I do to this guy? Not bad damage. Really not bad damage. To fight the slime, like the slime boss, I assume it's a slime boss. Again, guesswork here. I think I need slime, so I wouldn't mind picking that up when I see it. Okay, remember this. Let's go this way. We killed it in 2 hits. We're literally gods. We're low-key getting to that point. Seems wild to think that we're like close to a point of being very strong. There's a few other things we need to do to get like ultimate, but overall, my god. Overall, we are pretty strong. Take this. And we're not taking as much damage, which also feels pretty good. Okay. Just gonna farm some of these for the slime. To be honest, I could look for the boss as well, but why look when we can just scan for the boss, you know? Like, that's how you gotta see it. We're close to our area as well. More eggs. Literally never need to farm eggs because you just come here and they're just free. Oh, look at this. Look how much ore we just got. Intense. What the fuck? 234, by the way. That's pretty good. We could actually, do you know, while we're here, what we could do is, because we're a bit stronger now, we could go back to that moss place. Well, we're a lot stronger now, actually, not just a bit. These always give, like, whatever it is, one of those mini slimes, which we need anyway. Bro, it's so dark. Have I not got this on? Oh, I have. It's still dark. Bro. I need to upgrade my lantern. I hate having like dark areas. Nothing more annoying. So we found the entrance to this place all the way up here. It's a bit of a walk, but I do want to investigate. I do want to investigate. I think it was all the way up here. Interested to see what's in here, actually. Did we go this way? Must have. And then this way. Yeah, we built all of this. Oh my god, they've spawned again. You hate to see it. So we're definitely doing a lot better than last time. So when we came here last time, these were taking like 10 hits. Now they're taking 3. Which isn't bad. And we're kind of prepared. We've got potions. We've got food that gives us regen. We don't have no anti-mole, but what can you do? What can you do? We're still critting every other hit, which is crazy, by the way. how often we crit is super nice. Look at how many enemies there are, by the way. The problem was, this happened last time as well. We literally just ran out of endurance. Not endurance, what's it called? Bro. I think I'm at 9 mold. Yeah, I need to get out of the mold. What, this will take a while. Okay, let's get out of the mold. I'm at max mold at the moment. Gotta remember, I've still got to use that every now and then as well. So we're out of the mold. We're investigating it slowly, but it goes all the way down here. I don't know what you're meant to do. You're meant to just like... I don't know. That's an alchemy table. We don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need all of this random shit, honestly, that we picked up by mistake. So I'm gonna go this way. Okay, we got another chest piece, which is great. Really wouldn't mind the legs or the pants or something. Oh, he jumped out of nowhere. Okay. Oh, we didn't get it. But we did get a Scarlet Sledgehammer. Not had one of those yet. We're starting to just not move again. That feels great. Is there any counterplay to this stuff? This will take forever. Okay, let's do this then. I mean, I'm at max mold. I guess 10's max. We've got mold blocks. Yeah, 10's definitely max. It's not gone up anymore. Super intense. It's hard to move around like this. I'm guessing this is the way forward. Let's this is a floor tile. I guess we need this. Don't need a floor tile. Why can I not build over this? But I can't walk over it. Maybe I need a block. Yeah, I did. Holy God. Bro. Look at how many there is in here. I mean, it's kind of free as arranged. I'll take it. I mean, I can just sit like this and shoot them, but I'm gonna run out of... I'm gonna run out of durability on my weapon. Okay. There's another chest on the left. They drop gold as well. Pretty commonly. Okay, I'm kind of getting away with just having like minus 70% movement speed, so that's a bonus. Oh. I didn't think I would be allowed to just be this slow in here, but for some reason we've got away with it. Get rid of the plant. We've got this again. I don't necessarily care about the torches, but I don't know what you can get from this area. I would love to get well, not that. Okay. Does it go down? No, I'm still surrounded by mold. Love it. Not only am I surrounded by mold, I'm fucking surrounded by shit that I keep picking up automatically. Do I care about hive spikes? Probably not. Wood, no. I don't care about vicious rings either. Bro, what is this? Oh my god, another Scarlet Sledgehammer. Reduce boss damage, removes any poison. Great. That's more stuff that's dropped on the floor. I don't care about mold covered chest. Man. I got a fuzzy egg, I don't know how great that is. So let's just bin these, bin this. See how we can get on. 70% movement speed increasingly slows down movement speed from mold infection. Oh my god, what the? So they've just all spawned again. That feels fucking fantastic. Also, I've got 3 of these. What the fuck, I don't need 3. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink one of these. What's that even? Oh, I've already got one of those eggs, bruh. You hate to see it, actually. Oh, they're the pants? Tell me they're the pants. Oh, they are. We might already have the pants, actually. It might be the helmet we need. There's a spider here. What the fuck's that? What can I get rid of it? Poisonous sickle? What the fuck? 199 to 243. 2.5 attacks a second. 18 critical hit. 28% chance to apply poison on hit, reducing enemy healing by 75%. That sounds insane. I'm gonna take that dude as well. Wow. For some reason, there's less mold over here. Like the mold just reduces over here. Not sure why, but it does. I'll take it. Another mold breastplate. Like, bro, I don't need another mold breastplate. I'm just gonna bin this. Blowpipe. Blowpipe could be good. Chance to apply poison. It's level 10. We can try blowpipe, low key. It's a ranged weapon. So, what the fuck is that? A book? I'm gonna get rid of that. Tomb of the Dead. Let's try blowpipe. Just while this is. Okay. I mean, we're still cooking even with the blowpipe. It does less damage, but at least we've got a new ranged weapon to use. Our inventory is fucking cooked, by the way. Oh my god, just do this real quick. And the chance to apply poison's not bad. It doesn't really do necessarily what normal poison does, but does it have a special ability? Oh, right, pierce. I don't know what else we can find in here. will be interesting to see what we can find. Gonna put that there. Nice to find the blowpipe though. Out of everything, it's nice to find a ranged weapon. I don't know what that is. Is it more pants? It is. Just bin this shit. We found a scarlet sword as well. Don't really think we need that, but bro, the auto pickup, it's killing my soul. So this is gonna hit me for sure, and I'm stunned. Stunned again. Just trading hits with this. Oh! Stunned again, bro. What? Tomb of the Dead. Bro, I don't care about 2 Tombs of the Dead. Keep getting points in vitality, which is I just got stunned again. I could be dead here, actually. We're not dead. I would fucking hate to die here. I've got reduced healing. Man, this place is cooked. Let's just go back. We're getting completely cooked here. What's this bullshit? Nothing, really. Nothing. So first of all, we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. This is crazy. This is really insane that we found this. Like if you look at this, it just attacks so fast, and it also has the chance to apply poison. Happy with that find. Very happy with that find. We'll put that in here. We got 3 of these as well. Got the Scarlet Shovel, but we already had that. Tomb of the Dead, we'll put there. Oh my god, bro. Pick up the shovel. Pick up the shovel. So that's 30, 60. There we go. In here. So, oh, we didn't put any of the Scarlet, bro. Let's got to get this cooking, man. Well, I didn't forget, but I guess I did technically forget. Let's eat one of these. So, let's go to upgrade table. What does it take to upgrade this? You get 12 damage and an extra 1% chance for poison. But it does attack faster than this, I believe. But it requires octarine bars. Octarine bars. So, interesting to say the least. Also, let's go on to... Yeah, so... Here's the thing. We had 2 sets of mold pants and a set of the plate, and we still don't have the fucking helmet, man. Insane. That's just 19 scarlet bars. Take those. What about this? This is more scarlet bars. Only 11. This is cool though. This is really cool. Like, look at that. What the fuck? We'll keep this for something. I don't know what, but we will. We also need to repair our gear. We can make a Fury Forge, but I don't think it's necessary. We could make the backpack. I think that's what we need to do. We need to make the backpack. Wool and fiber. Bro, the fact that because this chest is far away, it says that I haven't got it is pretty annoying. But we will make this. There we go. Now look at this. More space. Love that. We lose HP and armor, but we have a blue glow now, so that's not bad. Let me take this out. We need galaxite bars to improve the glow and magic barrier, which is whatever. What happens when we... That's 4 for that. This is crazy, by the way. Like, this is 136. It does less damage, but the poison is not bad at all. So we need a boat. Scarlet bars, mechanical parts, and planks, whatever. We can get that. That's not a problem. We've got an extra 10. We also got an extra level here. Got a point here. What was the move? I think it's just this way. We've got another point here. Another point. Our skill tree is a little bit scuffed, but not that bothered. Where's the main dude? The fuck? Sell all this to him. Doesn't really buy them for much, but whatever. Let's find it again. They're doing what they need to do. We need 40 poison slime. How much do we have? We've got more than enough. The fuck? Yo, let's not pretend I haven't got enough, by the way. What is going on? This is 40 slippery slime. Do we have enough for that? No, nearly though. So the poison mass is up here, and that's pretty fucking far away from where I thought it would be. I thought it'd be like over here because of the poison, but it's all the way up here. Okay. I'm gonna put planks in here as well, fuck it. I'm gonna take these out as well. And I'm actually going to salvage that one. I don't think you can... This is a set piece, actually. You need the lava ring. I don't really care about the adventurer's hat either. Problem is now... Problem is we've got food. We've got these. Let's whatever reason, feeding my pet just fucking reduced my FPS for a second. I do love that. Is there anything in here I don't care about? Probably grey eggs. We've got a mannequin. This is where my scrap parts are. More chests. I really don't care about these, honestly. I'll just put food in here for now. I'd rather sell these pets to this dude. And that. Okay. Bang that for health regen. So, what's the problem we have at the moment? I don't think we necessarily got problems. It's more like... What do we do? Do we go and kill the slime boss? I'm just going to bin that. I kind of want to make the rest of the stuff before we do go anywhere else. Not there, bro. Yo, the fact that it says I haven't got enough is insane. I got 73, by the way. I don't have no coral wood, though. What the fuck? I think that's because I turned it all into planks, won't lie. We are getting like sometimes two a piece. So I want to make this. The shovel would be nice. Can we make both? We can. There we go. And then we will. This just gives it more durability. Same with that. But now we can. We don't have a hoe. That's the same shitty hoe we've had the whole time. But we can do this. There we go. We can bin those. We've still got drills on us, honestly. And we've still got coral wood. What else do we possibly need from this? Pearl Lantern, maybe? It's 5 blue. This gives 10 mining damage, whereas this gives movement speed, blue glow, and 1 mana. I mean, maybe. Let's just make that. We need blue slime. Now we're going to have full blue glow. I mean, I don't know how good that is, but now we've got blue glow. But it's a bit bigger. Now, can we upgrade this? No. This gives a little bit more movement speed if we upgrade it. But not much. Can't upgrade this. Okay. What if I try to upgrade this? Just melee damage. Like, bro, who cares? I don't give a shit about melee damage, low-key. I don't care about melee damage. Let's take this. Put these in, just cook those. Right, we should be able to probably get a couple more levels in farming? Gardening, sorry. Oh my god, I planted a fucking this seed, bro. Bro, you hate to see it. Tell me I'm not the only one who fucking does that by mistake, by the way. Trying to see, I make sure I haven't got those seeds because they're annoying. Coal wood. Here's what we'll do. I'm just going to put it there. There we go. So now, yeah, this is really big for us. This is absolutely insane. This is so much easier, by the way. Like, what the fuck? If only I had this before. This is so insane. Wow. This is the best fucking upgrade we've ever had. The watering can's still pretty shit, but hey. When we get sprinklers, we're chilling. I say when, we are going to get them. At some point. Not now, but at some point. So you might be thinking, what's the next fucking play? And there's a lot of things we could do. Let's put our wood in here as well. And the slime, let's just put that in here. Let's put this thing, this is pretty unique. Let's put this in here. It's a decoration piece. We'll put the chest in there as well. Summoner in there. We've got so much food on us, like... What the fuck? We've got so much food on us. Bro, at no point should you ever be carrying 1,000 heart bearers, man. Like, that's intense. These are poison slimes. I don't think we need to make them. Let's just make 20, I guess. This is armor. That's ranged. Can I make 2 of them? Okay. Okay, I keep sorting them into the wrong thing. I'm going to put my slimes here as well. I'm just going to put these seeds in here. Bomb pepper seed. I don't know what else is worth. I don't want to go into the next area carrying anything, so I can have a full inventory of stuff. Because that's normally what happens. I normally go into a zone and I've already got an inventory full of stuff, which is the problem. So we've got a bunch of these. Here's what we can do. We can take those. 65. Oh my god. 76 and 76. Put those in there. Get them cooking. And then the rest of the stuff can just kind of go anywhere. For now, I'm not necessarily bothered where it goes. This is decoration stuff. Beach blocks I don't really care about. Same with mold. Anything else? We've got this here. We've got 2 lots of food on us. I don't know if we need 2 lots. Are we going to be that much of a fat bastard when we go out? Who knows? We've got 3 lots of food on us. Although that for me is more of a buff. But let's just put more food in here. Do we need the watering can? We don't need this. We don't need 3 of them, bro. That's crazy. We'll put the drill, I guess, in there. Maybe. And we'll just eat 1 more of these. So it would be nice to fight this boss. He's not too far off this. So here's what we're gonna do. Boom. Where's our... Is that really the closest? This one? I feel like that isn't that close. Maybe it is. It doesn't feel that close, I'll be 100%. But we can try. I'm interested to see what this boss is like. I'm guessing they make them. I've just found loads. That's iron. By the way, we need the iron. I should make the iron. Bro. I should set up drills on the iron, honestly. Bro. Relax, relax. So the boss is there. We're here. We're just going to go up like this, like so. Another iron node here. That's the desert. We might be skipping too far ahead. Maybe the poison one is the desert. I don't know how strong the desert is. I feel like we might get absolutely fucking destroyed in the desert, but you know, we're about to find out. That's the reality. We were fucking about to find out. Find a bunch of this carrot rock shit, but don't need it. I think it makes like armor stuff, but okay, bro, relax. What's that? Oh, what? That nearly fucking one-shot me, by the way. I've never seen that block before in my fucking life. Yo, I was firmly sat back in my chair then. Not paying any attention. What the fuck? Okay. Let me, I need to build. I don't need to necessarily build, but Jesus Christ. See, I've seen these before, no problem. No problem. Take no damage there. So, this boss, is he far away? It's not that far. Not that far, honestly. We can get more Scarlet ore as well. Which is going to be good for us because we need more drills. What's that saying? Drill, baby, drill or something. I think it was Gandhi who said that. Not sure. We need more of this stuff as well. Honestly, we are just not getting this stuff at all. On my last playthrough, like I say, I didn't get too far on my last playthrough, but I was never running short on these ancient gemstones. On this one, for whatever reason, they're like gold dust. I don't know how this boss fight's gonna go. I could just get completely fucked, who knows? We're about to find out. Bro. Yo, they are... Bro. So, do I need to go through the desert? They're strong as fuck as well. Oh, this is fucking great, this is. Oh, great. I feel like a fucking complete noob again, by the way. How much damage do they take? What is going on? And there's a random duck here, by the way. Or dodo, shall I say. Whoa, yo, relax. Bro, I've just remembered I found the feather. I'm like trying to dodge for my life. I've got the feather. But that is the first time we've had some of that ore. So... That's nice. Let's drink one of these, Where's this boss? There. I can't believe I've got to go for the fucking desert. I mean, maybe it's a desert boss. I thought it was... Oh no, here we go. Look, jungle. So how do you blow these up without... Oh, okay. You just have to be extra fast. I guess I'm just fucking slow, I guess. So, it does look like... Oh, there's another piece here. Is this rock? Oh, it's just a fucking sandstone. Great. I'm just having a little look. Just a little look. What the fuck is this? What's going on here, by the way? Well, I'm gonna get some of this ore because we just can. Is that anything? Just an old smithing thing. Just looks like a little It looks like nothing, that's what it looks like. These have so much HP though. Like actually so much HP. Dig that up. What did we just find? Wait a minute. Get rid of the old smithing bellow. What? Prehistoric crystal spear. It's a melee again. It's level 15. 245 to 299 damage, 2.5 attacks per second, and nearly 40% increased physical damage. Bro, if I was having a melee playthrough, I would be absolutely spoiled for weapons. What the? But of course we're not. Of course we're going range, and the best I've found is a fucking blowpipe. So I'm going through the desert. Don't think we... Oh, well, that died. FF. Like, what is going on even? Yo, buddy. So, boss over there. Let's this guy's just taking pot shots anywhere he wants. Nice, just little shot on my face, why not? I still think we don't need any more of this slime actually, but what the fuck? Oh, it's the boss. It's the boss shaking my screen. Okay. Well, we're actually getting some kills here, farming a little bit. So I don't know if every boss has a waypoint next to it, but I'm gonna have a look. And the reason is we're kind of far out, and low-key I wouldn't mind one. That's basically my whole reasoning for this. I will take this up though. I don't know where. We actually do need this slime because we can turn it into actual slime, which means we could turn it into like potions or some sort. Yo, this guy looks so much bigger than the other ones, by the way. What the fuck? Is this guy hard? Okay, well, I'm looking for a waypoint. I mean, there might not be one. I don't really know how it works. But for most bosses, there's been like a close waypoint. Like here, the boss was there. The boss here and here. The boss here was with a waypoint here. So I'm kind of looking for a waypoint. There might not be one, but it's worth having a little look before we throw ourselves at a boss, I think. MIO. Okay, this is the... I'm just using... What am I using? Oh, blowpipe? Yeah. Relax. So there's a scarlet ore right there. That's pretty fucking nutty. We've already got 2 hardened sap. Hardened sap. This hardened hunk of sap lures bugs, small or gigantic, out of the ground. Just place it and wait. Okay, that's a brand new item. I've no clue. Absolutely no clue. What the fuck that is. Or if it's good or useful. Nice, of course, we take a big little damage there. We're not actually like out of the danger zone. This area is still like fairly dangerous for us. So I need a waypoint. That's the situation we're currently in. There might not be one. But this guy was blending in. It might, honestly, it genuinely looks like there isn't one. Which means we just need to go and fight the boss, I guess. It's really sad for us that there's not a waypoint around here, though. This is straight down to the boss. I would have loved a waypoint, won't lie. Oh my god, there's one there. Right, I'm sat there crying about a waypoint, there's one. Holy waypoint. There's nothing I get more like happier for than finding a waypoint, actually. The travel it saves you. Oh man. So you must get one near every boss. Like, we're not like guaranteed, maybe not, but so here's the thing. This guy's pretty big. The area itself doesn't look that big. I don't know how close we can get without like aggroing him. So here's what we're gonna do. We're full HP. We're just gonna do this, and we're just gonna start peppering him, honestly. Oh, okay. Does he summon? We're doing damage. He does summon though. I feel pretty safe with this feather. I'm not taking any hits at all yet. We're doing okay DPS, but it's not like we're cooking him, you know. He's dead. Wow. That was hitless, by the way. We didn't take a damage. Any damage. Let's pop the chest, see what happens. Wow, that's dog shit. Oh wow, no it's not. JK. Not dog shit. Ivy's ring, 5.4% range attack speed, and immune to poison. Oh, what the fuck? Take all of that. Let's mark this as a boss. In case we need to, for whatever reason, fight this guy again. He was really easy, I won't lie to you. I think this feather just makes that shit so easy, actually. That shit is crazy easy. Sit, dickhead. That was the easiest shit ever. I believe there was there not? Like, I thought there was some ore around here. Like a mineable one? Like scholar ore? Bro, get the fuck out of the way. So do we get anything for that? No. Okay, never mind. We don't get anything for that. My bad for existing, I guess. I'm really looking for like an ore vein now. This looks very nice. Man, I don't know how good this is. Well, 5.4 attack, and then the 2-set bonus. There's 3 pieces to it, but the 2-set bonus gives 25% quick chance for a short duration after successfully applying poison. That's, I mean, that isn't bad. Considering, I mean, there was that weapon I got, which was like 70% chance to fucking cast poison. We've got blowpipe, which is 18%. I bet there's some poison type of build you can do. The thing is, actually, let's just have a drink. Poison doesn't do what you think it would do on most games. It reduces healing, which that's sometimes a mechanic in games, but overall, the overwhelming majority of times, it just does damage over time. That's what poison does, damage over time. And occasionally also does healing reduction, or some form of healing reduction, but in general, it's just damage over time. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this big dick. Oh, look at this. Look how far it is as well. We've got to set this up. I knew there would be one around here. There had to be. How did I know? I didn't really, but you know, let's pretend. I don't even know what the fuck that was. So from here, we need to... We're going to set this one up. This is going to be for... Or where's this? It's not too far away. Bro, get there. Oh, I got a hunter hood. Oh wow, that's crazy, by the way. It's level 10. This is level 10. Bro, what? Man, I would love for OBS not to do that. That would be great. It's a fucking ring in my ear and nothing's happened, by the way. I didn't even set that shit up. My god. Okay, so there's a waypoint here. So insane. There's the waypoint, right? Is it the waypoint? Yes. Bro, look at how close we are. No joke, by the way. Look at this. Like, get rid of this shit, whatever. Like, we spawned here. What? In fact, I'm going to make this a little bit easy. Walk up here. It's there. Bro. We need to reset out. How many do you need? 2, 4, 6. I need 4 more. 4 more drills. Bro, get the... You know something I need to do? This looks really good. Because... although the 15% critical hit chance after standing still for a short duration doesn't sit well with me. However, it has max health, it has dodge chance, and it has physical range damage. This has max health, armor, and critical hit chance. I do like the Scarlet stuff, honestly. But this, at least we can maybe collect this and see, maybe the Hunter cloak is better than this armor, who knows. Let's go back. So we killed that boss successfully as well. In fact, we killed that boss without taking any damage. We might be the best core keeper player in the world. Not sure. Bro, as I say that, I literally go to the wrong waypoint. Definitely the best core keeper player in the world. Right. What's this? 6 bars. Let's put this in. In fact, oh no, we can't even cook that. Oh my god, bruh. So we need the forge. Now we need the Fury Forge. We need 40 of those bars as well. We got 10. Bruh. Bruh. Let's make one, whatever. We need it anyway, right? It's like, it's not like it's a waste. Oh my god, it takes up 4. Just takes up 4, by the way. Where am I putting this shit? Where am I putting this? There for now, I guess. So this cooks galaxite bars I don't know if that's how you say it. Guesswork. Solarite bars, and Pandarim bars. Pandarim? Okay, cool. Good stuff. I'm probably butchering all these words. I am dyslexic, but also don't care, so it's like a mixture of 2 in 1. It's a 2 in 1 of being dyslexic and not caring how I pronounce it. It's 2 in 1. It's the wombo combo. What else we got? Mercenary tank top. Now, this is just a generic piece. You've got 34 max health, 15.9% movement speed boost for short duration after dodging an attack, 9.2% damage. Now, this could be okay if it actually gave you fucking dodge chance as well. However, it doesn't. It just gives you damage and max health. So, we'll keep it, but we're not gonna... This is crazy, brother. It's poison, though. It's not mold. I can't believe we found this. Bro, I'm not melee. Look what this is. What the hell? Insane. And we found this. Look at what we found, by the way. Poisonous sickle. Prehistoric crystal spear. Like, I don't even know what this is. I literally don't know what that is. Insane. Immune to poison. This is a set piece. I actually want to collect this. This seems like it could be something. Could be something interesting. So, I mean, maybe later on we can make some type of poison build vibes where we get 100% crit, maybe with poison somehow, some way. Always applying poison type of shit. I don't know. Bro. I would love to know. Let's just get rid of all of this stuff here. We'll keep these. These are one-off items. This is a set piece, actually, but this is a one-off item. We need another set piece. We need another set piece thing. We've got loads of random set pieces. We've got double bomb necklace, which we don't need. So this is a nimble egg. Let's just get rid of that. Don't care about that really. In fact, has our... No, it's not leveled up. Honestly, this pet has a lot of useful like points. So we've got the crane style, triple trouble. So like we've got a lot of things here. The only useless point is the dive bombing because it's melee damage, but everything else is pretty chill. So I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's just... So if for whatever reason... Oh, it didn't happen that time. These are all valuables. Let's go to the merchant. Hey, my man! Buy all this useless stuff off me. There we go. This is more rubbish. Is that... Do I not have... ground poison? We'll just put it in there, I guess. This is... What's this? Hundreds of years without water. Yes, great, nice. The one that... Let me tell you what I hate about... I'm going to tell you what I hate about ranged weapons. Their durability is so ass for real. Like it says right there, 435. It ain't. Well, it is. But every time you take a shot, watch this, watch this. It goes down by 1. Bro, what are we doing? Why are we losing a durability for a shot? Hey, Sugar, how you doing? I think you just missed us. Fighting the purple poison slime boss. We killed it without taking a hit. Now, that feather came in clutch. Won't lie to you. It was actually probably harder to get there than it was to fight the boss. So, and we found something. I don't want to jump the gun here and say useful, but we found this necklace, immune to poison, poggers, and then we found the ring, which gives us, it's a part of a set, 5.4% range attack speed. We also found a blowpipe, but we found the blowpipe in the mold zone. We still haven't finished that area. I would love to get a mold web helmet. That would be fucking fantastic. Would love one of them. But we found, when we went to the mold zone, we found the blowpipe. We also found this sickle. Bro, check this weapon out. We'll just check these weapons out in general. We found the poisonous sickle. Melee. Look how crazy that is. And then, on the way to the boss, we went through some small part of the desert and found Crystal Spear. Bruh. This game wants me to play melee, and I'm not doing it. Bro, when I saw the sickle, I was like, geez. Because I found it in this random dead spider thing, right? And I was like, oh my god, what the hell? But it's melee. It is a shame. It's a big, big shame. But this is what we're going to do now. We've got 92 bars, 104, 18. 279. In fact, let's real quick. Let's go down here. Yeah, I did. I've actually got it. I've got it. I've not put it down in my base, but I did dig it up. That was one of the first things I tried. So it's really big though. I mean, at some point I probably will do just a base building stream where we build it up, because I saw this one guy, not that I was spoiling much of anything for myself, to be honest. I was just trying to get some ideas for a base. And this one guy had a crazy farm. Looks so much better than mine. But that was the only thing I really managed to see. Because I never want to look at too much, because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. But his farm was crazy, so I kind of want to copy that idea. Let's do 66, take these. Yeah, we'll slowly but surely get there. The thing is, with base building, I feel like you have to, at some point, just stop what you're doing and improve your base. Because you start to progress, you start to get more items, you start to get more chests, etc, etc. And before you know it, you've got a base like mine, where you've got 20 chests. No chest has any of one thing in it, and you just have to remember where everything is. And at some point, it's going to be like, I can't remember where everything is. So let's build some of these. We've got 4. We need 4 more. There we go. Well, it's funny you should say that. The plan is to have a kind of a small base here, eventually, right? Where this portal is, because there's 2 nodes being constantly mined here. So I wouldn't mind having a base kind of here. Now, I don't know about this area, honestly. I'm guessing this is all forest. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyway, let's take a generator. Let's take one of these. Let's go and get here. Where did I put my... Here they are. There we go. Let's go set up these drills. The more of this ore we can get, the better. This area is not so bad, but then occasionally you just get those hunters that spawn. With the guys with those fucking shotguns. Look at this though. Happy to have found this. And let's just blow that up as well. Oh wow. I'm guessing eventually, you know, you could probably have like a base all around this waypoint. That's not the plan yet, but okay. Right, let's get this cooking. This one, I'm so much happier this is here because it's so much, oh my god, so much easier to get to. The other one was so annoying to get to. By the way, Sugar, do you know if NPCs attack these or not? Like, do I have to build walls around these or are they okay? Because I always tend to build walls around them, but not necessarily sure if it's really needed. I mean, for now I don't really care, but it would be nice to know for the future. I tend to do that and I just leave. I'll come back and I'll mine it out eventually, but you can... Oh... So, we've got options. Okay, they're okay, but it's a pain if they get in. Okay. I just wasn't sure if they could break, like stop your drills from actually drilling. So, if I'm honest, and that's what I try to be, honest, I really need some more drills and I need to start drilling some iron and some copper, really. So let's go back and find. Now I have found a lot of iron nodes, won't lie. As you can see now, I've just run out of iron. Problem 1. We have just run out of iron. We don't have to have 8 drills on anything. I don't think we need 8 drills, so we could start off with 4 and go from there. Now, I can't remember if there's any iron nodes here. I would love... I'm gonna have to look at that later. I know there's some up here, like here for example. This is an iron node. Oh, there's one here. Okay, winnable. So if we just dig up. I like to try and make these as easy as possible to get to. Okay, it's not far away. It's here. The hell's that? Very nice. Right, so we have iron here. I need to build like a floor. I'm absolutely joking if I feel like I can just build it like that. Okay, so for now we can just do that. That does dig it out. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, do you know what we could do? We could get more of this garnet. Oh, man, that starts like melting it fast actually. We could get more of this ore. Because we need 40, we've got 10. If we get 40, we can Man, yo, what the fuck? Let's just build this way. There we go. But yeah, if we get 40, we can make the next workbench. I don't know how much of the workbench we'll be able to make because we won't have a lot of this ore, but at least we can have a sneak peek. We still haven't even made a boat for the water zone. That should probably be a bit of a priority. Yo, they are crazy. Oh, bro, I ran into some earlier. They are so tanky for no reason. And they run at you, by the way. These guys here. Look at this. Doesn't even, and look how fast they are as well. Insane how fast they are. They are a pain, actually. Oh, we just found a... What did we find? Bow necklace. 10 armor, 7% hit... A critical hit chance. Yo, what the fuck? Is that just better than mine? Oh no, mine gives 10 hit chance, but this gives 10 armor. I feel like that's not bad. I might use that actually. Ten armors, like, I feel like that's pretty significant. If we go in here, I've got 67 armor. Like, reduces damage taken out to a maximum of 67. Enemies always deal a minimum of 25% of their damage. But an extra 10 is quite significant, so I might actually wear this. Yeah, I remember. So these ladybugs are your most annoying. I mean, that's fair. They're so fast and they explode. And I can imagine like being here and then you get hit by one. Or you're here fighting a ladybug and you're just fucking running. Oh, there's worse. Oh shit. Shit. Oh my god, a watering can. We've already got that one, right? We have. Oh, there's worse than the bugs. Okay, we're sitting, chilling. Well, I'm not looking forward to them because the bugs are already annoying. I mean, from this distance, they don't care, right? Which is nice. But they're still tanky. Do you know what I mean? It's that. What the fuck just came flying my way? What? I thought something got thrown at me there. Chilling. I love this area though. This set piece is really nice. Watering can and I suppose this area is just a nice place to get, or oats, I guess. What's this? The cooking part. Looks like someone's house, kind of. No, I don't really know how much damage these bugs do to me. But, yeah, that's what I thought, bro. I thought something got thrown at, but I can't see it. I thought I thought I was just going crazy. Okay. Is there any way? Did they go aggressive? Okay, whatever. Whatevs. Do you know with those ladybugs? Do they get close to you and then always detonate, or is it a case of they charge you for a bit and then they detonate? Ah, run, run, run! Well, I blow up everything. My bad, guys. My bad. Run. There we go. That's actually so much quicker doing it like that. I'm thinking, like, can you bait the ladybugs to just explode themselves? Like, if you get close enough? Oh, okay, okay. I was trying to get smart. Trying to get smart with it. Because look at this, right? It won't even attack me from over here. Man, look how... Bro. You're not telling me how tanky that is. I mean, maybe I'm not meant to be here, right? Like, maybe that's, like, the argument. But, man, I do no damage. I've got a 34 ore. What the fuck is that? Is that camel? What? That's insane. What can you feed this? Can I feed it this? Okay, well it eats. It's new cattle added? Man, that looks cool though, no? I wonder what they drop. He looks cool. Maybe we'll come back for him. Normally I don't care about the cattle. Whoa. Normally I don't care about the cattle too much, but like the camel, low-key goes crazy. Don't mind me just using all of my durability on one ladybug. No problem. Can I Nope. Did we find this zone before? Yeah, we did. I need to eat as well. Bro, this oat cereal is crazy, by the way. Like, I feel like it's like one of the best foods for actual hunger, like in the game so far, from what I've found. Like, you eat one and you're full hunger. Like, they're so good. There's probably better later on, but for now, like, that is... Yo, lava. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. What is this? Sandy Spikeback. 7 health food drain, 10 food. Oh, you can. Can you dig this up? You can't dig it up. Oh, okay. So it's kind of showing me like, oh, hey, by the way, you can fish in lava and this is what you'll find. Okay. Whoa. Oh, you need a bucket. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Was there not a bucket down here? Whoa, relax. What's this? Oh, nice. Oh, it's to make a bomb, I imagine. Well, there's a watering can. Dude. Oh, God. Is this not a bucket? No. It's a wash basin. That's not a bucket, and that isn't a bucket. Yo, JK! I thought there was buckets there. Never mind. I am getting it. Whoa. Yo, you need to relax. This guy is... He was going crazy. That must have been the guy who threw something at me before. They're also pretty... You hate those guys the most? I mean, they do ranged and melee. And he was pretty fast. So I don't need this much of this ore, but I'm getting as much as I can while I'm low-key surviving down here anyway. Oh, what the hell? We found fucking Exodia, by the way. What is this? Yo, we need a portal here yesterday, by the way. Holy, what the fuck is this? I mean, to be honest, if 4 spawned at once, I'm 100% dead because I can barely kill 1. Is this not crazy though? Holy shit, the perfect seed. Yo, let's mark this as ore. Bro, we need... Oh my god, we need a portal here. That's insane. We won't need this ore ever again, by the way. I've never ever seen anything like that. I've seen them close, like kind of like, you know, like one there, then one like up it. Whoa. These little 156 damage. Oh, I just got a top. What do we get? Oh, wow. 50 HP, 6.9% melee and ranged attack speed, 4% movement speed, and 5 crit chance. What the fuck? The 3 set piece, 15% chance on hit to kill any target that has lower health than you. What the is that not insane? It just has a culling effect. And 50 HP. Okay, listen. Okay. Right, so I might not be right on this. Right? I might not be right on this. But I feel like I should be doing, and this is purely based on the workbench, I feel like I should be doing the jungle, ocean, then the desert. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go back to base. We're going to make some more drills. We're going to set up drills here and a portal. And we're not going to come to the desert until we've done the ocean zone, because I don't want to do the desert and find like a bunch of cool shit and then go back to the ocean zone and it's worse stuff. I don't know if that's the case. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Oh, that new armor piece is crazy. That is the case. Yeah, so I don't want to ruin it for myself. I don't want to you know, go to the desert, like get a bunch of stuff from the desert, then go to the ocean zone and I can't find any upgrades or anything because I've got everything I've got like a bunch of good stuff from the desert. So let's not do that. I mean, this is just decoration stuff, right? I don't really care about that stuff. That's crazy though. That's definitely something I'll try and get the 3 set piece for. Do you know a hotkey to just quick junk, by the way? Is there a way? Or do you just have to drag all the time? That's just a set piece as well. Blasting dung. Oh, that's to make bombs, right? Hey, shout out to Brazil. YouTube putting in work and just recommending me anywhere. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I'm no pro at this game, bro, but if I can at least be semi-entertaining, that's half of it. Let's bin this, bin this. So, next thing to do is make this. But before we do that, let's make... Oh, we need iron. How could I forget such simple things like iron? Oh, you hate to see it. And look at our farm. Although we do have... Do you know what? I actually don't mind the garden anymore, because we got this new trowel, which is insane for me. Check this out, right? Look at how many I can plant at one time. This is so good. By the way, I was normally planting 1 seed at a time. And now I can plant like 20. You never heard of this game? Oh yeah, dude, it's literally exactly that. It's Terraria, Stardew Valley kind of mashed together. I've completed Terraria. I've played a little bit of Stardew Valley, but I think it's literally just those combined. But instead of like 2D like Terraria, it's like however you would call... What's Stardew Valley? Isometric? But Terraria is such a great game, bro. Do you know it's games like this you can just put so many hours into, because you can just play it how you want, right? You can build, you can spend hours building, you can just go and kill things, you can go and explore, you can spend hours on your base, like you can set up huge farms. And even though I think my YouTube title is no mods, There is mods for this game. I just don't play with any. But there's like, I swear there's quality of life mods and stuff like that. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the modding community is like supported by the development team, so I imagine there's going to be some, what the hell? Crazy mods that come out in the future. And they're still updating the game. I definitely think this game's going to have longevity. I mean, it's already been out, what, maybe a year? I'll be interested to see if they do DLC, or if they do it like Terraria, where like you buy the game one time and they just keep doing downloads. Like Terraria doesn't monetize their game, right? You just buy the game and that's it. There's nothing else to buy on Terraria. I don't think. I could be wrong. Okay, let's eat. So this is cooking. Let's go to our cows and goats. Look how many resources we've got. How many flowers we got left? 46. You don't need to do this, but I'm going to. You can just put all the flowers in one bit. Yes, so as soon as I've got all my drills set up, it's sunken sea time. So like I said, I don't want to go too far to the desert. I just want to get enough drills that I can start mining ore and not worry about it. And then sunken sea. We need a boat. Oh my god, we still need a boat, by the way. What's this? Is that iron? Must be iron. Let's have a look. What's this? Oh, I think that's the rock ring. Ring of rock. Oh. Dude, I had an iron node already drilling, by the way. How did I even forget? Oh my god, I'm lost. Let's take this then. I'll take that. There's another one over... And I didn't even mark it. That's why I'm forgetting it. Oh my god. I would love a few more markers on the map. You know, on here, just a few more we can add. Like custom markers. Look at this. I need to mark this before I forget it even exists. There we go. So for those, just to explain my markers, these are already marked. These are waypoints. Anything with a skull is where a boss was. And where the bosses are, you can spawn them again. This is a portal. This is all that I want to come back to set up a drill. And the green flags are ores that I've already set up drills at. That's my current system. Is it the best system? I don't know. But it's kind of working. I'd be interested to see, like, Sugar, how do you use your markers? Like, what do you use? I'm guessing the skull is for bosses, like, universally, right? That just makes sense. Oh, you just dropped another one. I'll take that. So we need to make 4 more drill. We need to actually turn the iron into iron bars. But we have 3 of these, so what we can do is do something like that. Is that right? I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's just do that. I don't think that was even... I don't think I did anything there. I think I was trying to be too smart, if anything. Okay, it doesn't really matter if this is equal. It's still going to take some time. You kind of do the same. Yeah, I think it just makes sense. So we've got octarine bars cooking here. Should we make another fury furnace? Yeah, this game is actually, I think, universally not super expensive. I brought it a while ago, so I can't remember when. But I'm sure this game goes on offer pretty often as well. So and I'm pretty sure Steam are doing a sale soon. Is it spring sale soon for Steam? Oh yeah, is it Game Pass as well? Man, Game Pass goes crazy, no? Game Pass is like probably Xbox like best thing they've ever done. Ever. I remember Diablo 4 was on Game Pass. Like when it first came out. Like what the fuck? For everybody else that was like a what, £60 game, or you know, $80, or you know, wherever you come from, an expensive game, let's just say that. And then Game Pass day one, it's just like, yeah, you can have it. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think as well, like, as you get a bit older, or like, no, I don't want to say like older, like granddad, but you know, as essentially when you get more commitments in life, spending a lot of money on a game becomes a bit of it's kind of like, do I want to spend this money? Not because I've not got the money, but I might not have the time to play the game. So with Game Pass, that eliminates all of that. You pay whatever it is, $8, $10 a month. You've got access to all these games. You're definitely going to get your value for money. Unless you just can't play games at all, in which case, why would you even buy it? So it eliminates that, or you could buy a game for £60, not enjoy it, and it's like, oh my God, I've played it for 5 hours. You know, I've played this for 5 hours and I've not got my value for money and I can't return it. Like, bro, Game Pass? Not sponsored, by the way. I'm talking like I am sponsored by it, like, goddamn. Where's all my fruit gone? Did I put it away? Did I not just harvest all my fruit? What did I do with it all? Just curious, Ian, how much is it in Brazilian currency? What is the Brazilian currency? Should I have a look? Let's Google it. Into like just the Brazilian dollar? Brazilian real. But there's no way that's what it's called. Oh, it is called that. My bad. Brazilian real. Alright, bro, it was nice seeing you in here. Have fun at work tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow again anyway, so... I'm not finished now, but I am going to be streaming tomorrow as well. 60 reals? I'm no doubt I'm pronouncing that completely wrong, so my bad. So, I mean, yeah, that's a really good price when I was looking at exchange rate. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you do, I'm just going to say this real quick. If you prefer to watch on Twitch, I multi-stream. So I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Some people prefer Twitch, some people prefer YouTube. The reason I do it is because I prefer YouTube. You know, I've got YouTube Premium, which cuts out all the ads and stuff. You shouldn't get ads on my channel anyway, because it's not monetized, but just in case. But some people prefer Twitch, some people prefer YouTube, so I like to let people know that, so they've got that option. So I'm waiting for all this iron to cook so I can make... Why is it only one? No, there's 20 there. So we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go and put the rest of these drills down. Because one of these isn't finished. Man, that's so crazy. 500-600 reals and the minimum wage is 1,500. Like, how can that even be justified? Do you know what I mean? It's like, dude, there was a guy, he comes into stream every now and then, right? And he's from Egypt. And dude, he was telling me the same thing. Like in Egypt, it goes crazy. Like what they get away with. Like the minimum wage versus, you know, the price of stuff and things like that, man. It's so insane to me. Like when people tell me these things, it's like, man, it makes me just think of how lucky I am actually, you know, like, goddamn. Imagine being in that situation. Not to like put any bad mood on it, but you know, just to think of it like, Jesus, that is, some people are really living rough out there. And it's not even their fault, you know, like it's no different from anyone else working. It's just the country is going bananas with the taxes and stuff. Like, I don't get it. It was like the guy from Egypt, he was telling me like he wants to buy like a new PC, which is that was his goal. But he said it was like basically impossible because the prices for like gaming PCs and stuff like that, it's like years and years worth of salary. And it's like, how does that even make sense? No, I'll never get it. I'll never get it. So I'm going to build a wall around this. I don't actually know if I need to, but I'm going to anyway. We'll just do that, and then there we go. It's safe, I guess. I mean, it seemed safe before anyway, but now it's even safer. So I went the wrong way. So I'm guessing, Ian, you've got like completed Terraria and Stardew and stuff. Right, I always feel like going back to Terraria every now and then. Like I did a whole playthrough. Terraria was one of those games I never completed myself. And then I finally did like a whole playthrough. Like from the first tree cut down to Moonlord. My God. I got so lucky on that playthrough as well. So lucky. Like, unbelievably lucky. I couldn't believe I was getting away with half the stuff I was. Oh damn, you do a bit of game developing. That's cool to know. Okay, my farm is completely messed, but hey, it works. What sort of games do you work on? But bro, game, I feel like the gaming industry now, I feel like there's so many tools to make your own games. It's so like good, but then like you say, just not having any support. Although I will say this, something I've noticed is Brazil in particular seems to have huge like what's the word? What would you call it? Like presence on certain games, and it's just like so random. Well, to me it's random. Maybe it's not if you live in Brazil. Like maybe it makes sense in Brazil, but I'm trying to think of a game now. What's that game's name? There's like a super old school MMO that I feel like is pretty popular in Brazil. Man, I can't remember the name of it. There it is, there it is. Tibia, that's it. Bro, that do you know, like Tibia? Like I can't believe how popular that still is. I've never played the game, but I've seen things. And I've watched a few streams, but it's hard to watch because obviously I don't speak. There is Western streamers, I guess, well, English-speaking streamers who stream it, but just try to watch some of the big ones to see what they're doing. It seems so big, and I imagine like that game was popular when it first came out, and it became popular maybe in Brazil. I don't know. Oh, bro, I would love to know the explanation. If you could explain it to me, that would be great. Just to pass that knowledge on so other people know as well. Because from an outsider, like, weird to say that, but like I look at it and I'm like, why is it so popular? I know the game was cool. Let's take these. We need 70 coral planks. Have I not got any? Okay, well, we've got planks making at the moment. Yeah, I think you guys definitely have like a... I think you're completely 100% with the online community being strong. Like, there's definitely certain games where it's like, wow, if it wasn't for the Brazilian community, this wouldn't even be a game anymore. Oh, dude, that makes so, like, actually so much sense. Like, just explaining that. And the thing is, as like, bro, if you never told me that, I would never know that, ever. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, I just look at it and I'm like, oh, like, to me, I'll tell you what I thought. I thought the game just popped off in Brazil when it first came out, and then people just in Brazil loved it. But that makes so much more sense. Are those still a thing in Brazil, by the way? Like LAN cafes, or, you know, with like PCs. Maybe not so popular anymore, I don't know. That makes so much sense, actually. I feel like I've been blessed with hidden knowledge. We need some more planks. Oops. And we can finally make the next workbench. So this workbench unlocks even more things for us to craft. Made. Social program? So how does that work? Are they just doing it to see how it... Like... How does that work? They're just there to see how it affects their community or something? So with this new upgrade, we've got the pickaxe, shovel, fishing rod, obviously the anvil, traps, which I'm not too bothered about, go-kart workbench, turrets, and the next workbench, which we definitely can't make. Oh, dude, that is like great. That's wholesome as hell. How good is that, bro? We have similar things here in the UK, but like, it's I mean, there's a word for it. I can't remember the word. Let's just say community clubs, right? I don't know what we actually call them in the UK, but it's for like poverty areas, I guess, or not necessarily poverty, but more just let's just say rough locations. And you can go there, and the kids get looked after, teenagers get looked after, they get fed, and they do activities with them like ping pong and stuff like that. That's really cool. I mean, just having like PCs, PS4s, PS5s, I think that's really good. Let me salvage this as well. I think in the UK, I think parents still have this huge, well, maybe not all of them, but they have a bit of a stigma about video games and like doing stuff like that. Like they would much rather you be doing an activity like football or just doing something outdoors than sat playing a game. But I think what parents don't realize is if you isolate your sorry, let's have a drink. If you isolate your kid from playing Fortnite or doing these things, then every other kid who is playing Fortnite, that kid now feels left out, and also makes it harder for them to connect because they're not doing the same things the other kids are doing. Now, there's definitely a limit where, like, you know, don't just make your kid play Fortnite for 12 hours a day or whatever, like, completely behind that. But I don't know. I feel like the parents in here, they need to like get up with the times at least a little bit. Let's do this, do this. Oops. Let's do gold. Yeah, sports is like semi-important here. Obviously in the UK, like football is such a big one. Like, you know, everybody wants to get into football at least a little bit. Where's the... Oh, over here. See, mobile gaming. I think mobile games here are pretty big as well, but I'm not in that group of people who play mobile games, so I just don't really know what's that popular. The only mobile games I've played, you're gonna know them already. You know, I played Clash of Clans, and then I also played Clash Royale. Those were the two games I played. Every other mobile game I've not really touched too much. Yeah, that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. And I think as well, as phones get better, you know, that's always... So as there's like new gen after new gen after new gen, you know, we're on like iPhone 400 now, right? So like the iPhone 12 or the iPhone 11 is going to be a lot cheaper, and it's still going to be really good. So that makes 100% sense. Free Fire, bro, dude, Free Fire? I have never heard of that game, right? And I was going on YouTube, right? I was looking at like the top 100 games, viewed games on YouTube and stuff like that. Just to see, like, I don't stream to be the next Mr. Beast, but I was like, what are people actually even interested in watching on YouTube? And Free Fire is like one of the top 10. And I was like, I've never even heard of this. Do you know another thing that's really popular? It's fucking Plants vs. Zombies. That is a lot more popular than I ever thought. And there's another one which is, it's like a brawl game. Is it Brawl Stars? That's one of the most popular games on YouTube. I've never heard of it, but it's a mobile game. It's really interesting, like, even as someone who, like, I do play games and stuff like that, I'm still out of the loop on things. Yeah, bro, Brawl Stars is insane. I've never heard of the game. I've never been recommended the game on the App Store. Nothing. And I go, and it's got like one of the biggest live streams ever done on YouTube. One of the biggest followings. You go on Brawl Stars, type Brawl Stars on YouTube, every video, millions of views. I was like, what the fuck? What's this? We need coral wood planks again. But now we're making the next pickaxe. So here, this has 576 mining damage. This has 480. Wow, this is just so much better already. And then if we... Oh, very nice. Very, very, very nice. We've just upgraded our pickaxe. Bro, that's going to go so crazy now. Being able to just mine faster feels so good. Well, it's actually, you know... So I don't know if you watch much of, like, League of Legends. Like, the esports, but... Bro, if they ever go to places that like has a Brazil team, or let's say there's someone from Brazil in that team, you will know instantly because they get so much support. The fans, the people who show up to the event, it's crazy. Like you can see, it's the same with like there was a esports. There was a tournament that happened today, and I think it's in Madrid. Bro, the crowd is crazy. and it's not even like a tournament. It's just like a regular matches. But because there was teams from that country there, or players in that team that were from that country, the support was crazy. I love that, dude. Like, in the UK, it doesn't feel like... I'm from England, specifically, by the way. Like, I say UK just 'cause that's in my name, but I'm from England. And, yeah, it doesn't feel like you would get that much over here. That sort of support. In football, you would for sure, but, like, for video games, not so much. So I've now got some more iron bars. We're basically in the process of making drills. That's what we're doing. We can make another 20. We need 8 per one. So there's 8, and then we'll make another 8. That's 16. Let's go back here, take my copper. I think that's a good thing, bro. I think that's a good thing. So the goal of the game... Yeah, so essentially... When you first spawn into the game, you spawn here, right? You don't have a base or anything. It's just covered in, like, vines and stuff. And then I'll open the map. And before you kill these 3 bosses, right? The worm, the blob, and this other dude. You have a wall around the outer part of the map. So it's still a big map. So it's like kind of up to here, there's a wall. And then when you kill those 3, you get their heart, like their stones. And without spoiling it too much, essentially that opens up the wall to then go kill a bunch of other things, other bosses, titans, etc. And I think that's the goal. I mean, I've never completed the game myself. Yeah, the other dude, the main character, the other dude. We all know that guy. But yeah, so... And then you kind of kill those. I've not killed too many, to be honest. I've killed like 1, 2, 3, 5, I think. Five bosses, but after like 3, you get this guy that spawns. You've got the other dude, and then you got this guy. And you can make scanners which shows you where the bosses are. You can find them naturally, you don't have to scan them. But this just helps, essentially. Remind you of another game. But how annoying is that when you think of something and then you can't think of the name of it? Other dude and this guy. But yeah, I guess in between that you build bases, you build your base and upgrade your character. You've got skills here as well, right? Like all these other things. Titan souls, that sounds familiar. Let's see. Oh wow. I mean, that looks kind of cool actually. Oh, let's just level up that, and this, and this. No base building, just boss fighting. I feel like my weakest part is base building. I'm really not particularly good at it. When I was doing my Terraria run, bro, I did my Terraria run. I was base building and I had a bunch of people watching at the time. I say a bunch, there was probably about 5-6 people regularly tuning in. And I said to them all, look, next stream 100% we're just going to base build. And these guys said they were going to help me, give me tips, whatever. The stream was about 3 hours long and I built one house. And I said, I'm never base building again. Ever. I'm never base building again. It's my weakest thing by far. I've just got no imagination for it, which is on me, to be honest, but... And every time I've played like survival games or anything like that, I've never had to be the one. Like, I've always had someone else who prefers the base build, and I don't mind just going out and gathering any random stuff, right? So my friend's really good at it, actually. He makes crazy bases. Bro, we found this camel earlier. I need to take it back. Don't you kill the camel. Yeah, some people are just really good at it. I'm guessing you're one of them. Like the imagination as well, like... Ooh. What the hell? Okay, it would help if I was on the screen. Okay, I just killed one of them by mistake, my bad. Let's, there we go, that pickaxe feels so much better. 2 hits, and they're done. So... You're absolutely right. What the hell? I just found 2 pieces of this. Wow. The one hunts camel. You know, I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. I'm gonna complain now. Right, so we're gonna set up these drills over here. So what have you been playing recently? Do you play much? I kind of play a bit of everything, so it's nice to know what other people play. It's dude, this guy is trying to sneak up on me. Give me a break. Relax. It's going to be interesting to see if I can actually do this. Another drill, there we go. Nowadays you don't really play much. I mean, to be fair, bro, like, it's it does get like that, to be honest. I mean, most of my streams are like 2 to 3 hours long. Like, I can't... It's not that I can't do more than 3 hours. Like, sometimes I do 4. But, you know, with work as well, it's really one of those things, like, it's the energy and it's the mental fortitude to, sometimes you're just mentally drained to do anything, so you just want to chill out. But what I tend to do is I really try, if I'm gonna play a game, I'll try and stream it, because I can just sit and talk anyway, and it helps my, like, this sounds, you're alright, bro, it's got one hump, what the fuck. I'm just gonna call it one hump. But talking really helps it just helps my brain think. Like, actually, it's very, I've been like that ever since I was young. It's so much easier for me to understand something if I say it out loud. If I don't say it out loud and I sit there thinking, it's so difficult for me to process it. So if I'm going to sit there talking out loud anyway, I may as well stream. It makes me sound like I'm mentally insane when I say it like that, but I promise we're only slightly mentally insane. Oh yeah, what are you working on? Or is it private? I also think this as well, right? Like, I think if you... Bro, this guy's followed me all the way from the desert, by the way. Relax. But I was saying to a friend of mine, right? If you can make content anywhere, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere, I always say I recommend people to do it, because there's so much money in it. Like, there's so much money in it that you may as well, if you're going to be doing it anyway, why not put some content out about it? Because even if you don't do it for the money, you can do it to be helpful. There's always people looking for stuff. Now, let's just take what you're doing right now. Unless it was completely private, I'm sure there's some way you could make some content about that, like how to build a dashboard, generic dashboard system for this, how to use this program and this, that, and the other. And I mean, maybe it gets no views, maybe it gets 100,000, you don't know. And again, even if you don't do it for money, it's just so good to be putting stuff out there. I mean, that's the whole reason I even made my YouTube channel in the first place, was I was playing a game, kind of like Tibia, but it's like as old as Tibia, but not as popular. And I was looking for guides for the game, right? There was no guides. And I was like, well, I want some guides. So I ended up making them myself. I've removed them from my channel now because the game's completely changed and my guides aren't like useful. But that was the whole reason I made my YouTube channel, was to make guides for a game that I played, because it didn't have any. We've got two pieces of this. This is, I really feel like wearing this low key. Oh yeah, for sure. And it's also a nice, it's also something else you can like work on. It's a game called Endless Online. I still play it occasionally now. Endless Online. I currently do a hardcore Iron Man series on there, but it's not very popular. Maybe you played it before when you was younger. It's like 20 years old now. I feel like I should be using these tassels over this for sure. They're 4 levels higher. Crit chance, crit damage, but I'm not going to use them just yet. I want to get the 3rd piece because we do have a set bonus for our stuff at the moment. And let's see if I can upgrade this amulet. Oh, Galatite bars! I prefer this amulet over this one. You take 3% less crit chance, but you have that 10 armor, which I just think's very, very strong. Put it in here though. We've got 2 of these ring of rocks. We could get rid of one of those and get rid of one of those. More iron. But yeah, I think at the peak of its player base, like 20 years ago, Endless Online had like probably like 2,500. You could only ever get about 2,000 players on the server, but I think in general, people logging off, people logging back on, probably had about 2,500 players. Yeah, pretty much. A very simple version. I mean, maybe you've heard of a game called Dark Ages, but it's essentially Dark Ages with slightly better graphics. And more simple. Yeah, it's so the big appeal to me for Endless Online was the fact that it was you could put too much time into that game. Let's just say that. Too much time. And the levels weren't infinite, but they were like very, very, very hard to get. There was nobody on the original server who hit max level. There's nobody now who's hit max level. It's truly Endless Online. It's a very... It really do be Endless Online. Cool game, but... Like I said, I made the... What the... I'm out of seeds, really? I must have put some away. Like, I still stream it occasionally, but I'm not needed to make guides anymore because all my old guides were out of date. And people made new ones, so I didn't really need to make any. Cool game though. That's how my channel got like as big as it is. Yeah, so a brief history of that game. Essentially, the game got shut down because people were cheating on the game for a long time and duping and botting and all sorts of things. The game got shut down. A private server got opened. And then the private server was open for about 10 years. And then the original developer came back. And now he's released the game again. And he's updating the game. And he's been back for about a year or something. That game is a game that's been basically kept alive by the community 100%. If the community wasn't as dedicated as they are, that game would have died 10 years ago. But They are certainly committed. Not the friendliest bunch of people, but they are certainly people. Yeah. I did check out Tibia. I did have a look, but I think that's a game like if I played it years ago and had that same energy, and I feel like that's a game where nostalgia plays a part in helping you play the game and just look past everything else. It's the same with Endless Online. Nostalgia plays a part on that game for you to look past all the other like random shit that you're dealing with and how like simple it is. It's with a lot of games actually. Nostalgia helps a lot with with certain games. I still think like back in the day I used to play PS1 and PS2 games so much. And that's what we used to think was like, we think back like, oh wow, those games were crazy. It's like, were they crazy or was there nothing else to play? I was talking to my friend about this, you know, nowadays there's hundreds of thousands of games out there. But when I was a kid, you know, you probably had about 5 games. If you had rich parents, maybe they had 10, you know. So you wanted to complete every single game and you would complete it multiple times. Because it wasn't just like, oh, I'm bored of this, I'm just going to play another game. It's like now, my Steam library is so full of games that, bro, I've not even played. Like, literally not even played. I was thinking, bro, I need to not do this. I need to stop buying a game. But do you know, Steam sales are so crazy, man. They get 90% off a game, you feel like you've got to buy it. And that's how they get you. I mean, listen, when it comes to piracy, obviously I don't condone that. Wink, wink. But with how the gaming industry is at the moment, I am not surprised that it still goes on today. Games now are being released at £80 a game and they're not even finished. It's like, bro, you can't get away with that, like, surely. Yeah, there was actually I didn't really pirate much of anything. I used to download music though off LimeWire. But like, it's completely, if you can't get the original game, like, what you meant to do, you know? True, actually. Absolutely true. Yo, that is so true. Everything was a game. That's hilariously true. The thing is as well, that made for some of the like cheesiest but most fun games as well. An old friend of mine, he loved the Lego games. Like, just, bro, Lego just decided to stop making games about everything. Batman, yeah, let's make it Lego. Star Wars, Lego. Indiana Jones, Lego. It's like, bro, what are we doing? I'm going to Ben 10 Lego. Yo, Ben 10 goes crazy. Yeah, I mean, in terms of graphics, you know, the games weren't particularly great. There was some, honest, bro, there was some really bad games back in the day, if you think about it, right? And it's not like they were free, right? Every game you had to pay for. You couldn't just walk in and take a PS1 game and then bring it back later, or PS2. Like, you had to buy it, and some of them were the worst games ever. For me, a game that I absolutely love, one of my favorite games of all time, is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I never played the cards game. I don't think I ever saw them either. Actually, I think I've seen them, but I've never played them. 200 coral wood. We can make almost all of this. We just need coral wood. You play it to this day? Goddamn. That's commitment. Oh my god. Put this here real quick. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So, like, you buy a PS2 game. If it had bugs, it had bugs, right? There was nothing. There was no updates coming. You know, it just got released, and that was it. Maybe you got like a number 2, like Rayman. Let's say Rayman's one of my favorite games of all time, Rayman. And then like, but you didn't buy that game and like, oh, there's DLC or microtransactions. Yeah, exactly. You just knew you got the game and that was that. And then it's like, oh, there's Rayman 2. This was a brand new game, not like. Bro, that is just pure greed from companies, by the way. Like, pure greed. Where's all my coral wood? And now, like, gamers are so warped into, like, this thing. Where it's like, oh, so let's say they release a free game, right? They release a free game. Or let's just actually let's not say free game. Let's say they release a game which is a one-time buy. The people who play that game will say, oh, actually, they need to release more content so they can keep the game alive, so we can keep funding them. How could they possibly do content if we don't give them more money? And it's like, bro, you paid for the game already. Play it, move on. Or play it and then they can find other ways or release another version or do something else. Like, it's like, why are we funding these people for a chance of maybe doing an update that we want, if anyone even wants an update? Oh yeah, dude. Oh, 100%, 100%. All of that is like, I would say a lot of that is gone, to be honest. And you know what it is as well? I think, unfortunately, like, everything has like min-max now. You know, everyone's got 100 different guides and stuff. I say that as that was the only reason I made my channel, was to make a guide. But I feel like that's low-key what hurts certain things now, because nowadays everyone doesn't want to talk about a game. They're just going to Google how to complete it, or Google the best build, or Google how to do this. No one fucking wants to sit and talk about, oh, how'd you do this or do that? That social aspect of it is like so gone. I mean, you've obviously got like Discord and stuff like that for another social aspect, but that sharing things and like, oh, I did, bro, I'll give you an example, right? I don't know if you ever heard of Kingdom Hearts. My friend could not beat Sephiroth on Kingdom Hearts. One of the hardest bosses to kill on that game. Super hard. And I was able to kill it, right? Not bragging, this was just example. I knew how to kill him. I used certain moves. So he invited me to come to his house to kill the boss. Like, now it would have just been Google how to kill the boss, use that technique, quit the game. like what are we doing? Yeah, literally, dude. So this game, right? This game I'm playing now, Core Keeper. Do you know the only things on YouTube for this game are reviews and how to do this, or I complete. So there's one of three things for Core Keeper, right? I completed 100% of Core Keeper, so it's like a full playthrough. How to set up X farm on Core Keeper, and what they think about Core Keeper. That's it. That's the only content on this game. And if you try and make anything else, it doesn't do anything. No one watches it. It's insane. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I loved Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, my god. I played those games for a long time. Yeah, 100%. 100%. The main reason... So I enjoy streaming Core Keeper anyway. I stream a bunch of different games, but I'm kind of committed. I like to have... I like to have full gameplays on there. Like on my YouTube channel, if you go back to like a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago, something like that, I've got my full Terraria gameplay on there, like from beginning to end, and I'm going to do the same with Core Keeper. I don't know really why I like doing that, but it's just something... I feel like people get invested when they watch something, and then if you don't complete it, it's like, bro, I watched 4 episodes, you didn't even complete it. Oh, bro, Risk of Rain 2 is crazy. Who's your favorite hero on Risk of Rain 2? And tell me why it's Mercenary. No, it probably isn't. But Risk of Rain 2 is such a good game, actually. I played that game blind with a friend of mine. Oh my god. Man, Risk of Rain 2, such a good game. Do this. Back to the base. Oh yeah, the altars you have to find. That's funny. I mean, that game's awesome though. Really awesome. That's another game I would happily play on stream. Oh, hold on. Damn, projectiles bounce on impact. This might be better than the blowpipe. Mercenary is the one with the sword. So like he's maybe, I'm not sure if maybe you didn't unlock him. He's a melee character. He's kind of like Master Yi. He just flies around doing sword things. I enjoyed Engineer. That was the guy with the turrets. He was cool. I'm gonna make this actually. See if I can upgrade this as well. I can't, but it gets crit damage. It does less damage than anything else, but it does ranged and it attacks faster. Interesting. Yeah, he was cool though. He was cool. I did like him. But the thing with Risk of Rain is like you could just go in and have a different run every time. Like, it's such a cool game. We'll put this here. And there's like a million different items you can play with, like good game. Oh yeah, Bandit used to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. That guy'd be blowing people's heads off. What was I building? Can't necessarily remember now. It wasn't these. Oh, maybe the shovel? I feel like you don't get a lot of crafting things here. Just a shovel and a pickaxe. I mean, I take it. It's a shovel and pickaxe, but... Let's farm all this. Yeah, I was a bit... Do you know what? When Risk of Rain 2 first came out as well, not to keep yapping about this game, but I actually really love Risk of Rain. When it first came out, I was like unsure whether to get it because I played Risk of Rain 1 and I saw Risk of Rain 2 and it was completely different. And I was like, am I going to like this? Bro. What a game. What a game. Bro, I would love for Twitch or whatever. Oh my god, I'm out of seeds. No! Here's what we need to do real quick. We need to dig these up. Any more of those? No. The reason I'm digging these seeds up, by the way, is because they're wood seeds. Oh my god, it pastes them anyway, by the way. Spin them again, I guess. I mean, that game you'll get so many hours out of as well. I don't really know what made me get it, because I was unsure about it, but then obviously I can't remember what was like the turning point in my brain to like actually buy it and get it, but something snapped in my brain, I guess, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try it, and my god. Oh yeah, dude, there's like lore and everything. There's like lore, how like there's so much random things, like you can read the items and blah blah blah. I'm not much of a nerd on it, if I'm honest, but yes, we finally have a point in expert gardener. I think we want mining speed. Okay. So I want to give this a try. Oh wow, that's actually pretty crazy. Lore's your weak spot for gaming? Man, so I would say it's my weak spot as well, but for the other reason. So like, it's not that, who the, look at this slime in my base, by the way. Get the hell out of here. But I'm so bad, like I hardly read it. It's my problem with gaming in general. If there's a game you need to read, yeah, I'm gonna struggle, bro. I find it so hard. There's one game that I've been interested in the lore and stuff is Dark Souls. Those games are, I like how they do the lore where it's kind of hidden in the items and the bosses and the area. Expert gardener versus other dude and this guy. Let's go. Where am I going? This way. I really want to give this a try. This looks so cool, no? Whether or not it is cool. Yeah, I love it, dude. All Dark Souls games, like, absolutely love it. Wow, that's really crazy. It's so fast as well. I mean, what the fuck? It doesn't do as much damage, but like, who cares when I'm just like fucking Neo? I think as well with Dark Souls is not every question is answered to a degree, so you can kind of like almost have your own conclusion. Oh, you DM stuff as well? I don't know what TT RPGs are though. I'm guessing it isn't Dungeons and Dragons. I guess it's something else. Yeah, dude. Shack room. How cool are these, man? And they've got like crazy chance to... Look at the single humped dude. How much ore did we get from there? Oh my god. I should bring that guy back to me. Oh, tabletop RPG. Do you play tabletop like the simulator? Do you use the simulator for it? What's it called? Tabletop simulator? I'm bringing the one humped camel back. We've got to. He's part of the team now. He just doesn't know it yet. But to bring him back, I need to get a red, like this red whip thing. Oh, I've used Roll20 one time. So I'm not even gonna listen. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm into D&D. I'm not, but I tried to play it with a friend of mine. Disclaimer, there's nothing wrong with D&D. I've tried to play it, I just couldn't get into it. But I think when I tried to play it, it was on Roll20. I mean, dude, there's so much. I feel like I say a friend of mine all the time. But yeah, a friend of mine does DM D&D quite a lot, which is he was the one who tried to get me into it, and I just couldn't. But it's like I really thought it'd be something I could get into because of like I love fantasy, I love that sort of thing. But I'm just no good at the role play, and I feel like you could probably play D&D without role play, but then it's like, why are you even? I feel like you've got to do some. Yeah, do you know what it is? I think yeah, I probably never really did it that way. I probably had the wrong approach to it, which is why I never fully got into it. But I could definitely see that like you don't see your friend very often. And you have a D&D session and like you can all have a laugh and do stuff you enjoy. It's definitely something different than just, oh, let's go to the bar, because that soon gets boring. Let me tell you. Let's grab this. We currently have... I'll be honest, I'm going to be really honest here. I've basically... Oh my god, I'm building a goddamn boat. That's what I'm doing. I was going to say to you, I forgot what I was doing. But I was building a boat. But that took me a long time to remember what I was doing, I won't lie to you. So we need 200 coral wood planks. We've got 120 plus whatever else we have. Do we have any more? Yes, no, no. That's a great question because I actually didn't know for a while. I was kind of doing things, going around collecting ore and stuff, and I was like, I came back to the base just then. I was like, why was I doing all that? But yeah, it's to build a boat. So the next area we have, like, dude, I'm only kind of going to these areas I've already explored, but this map is so big. And the next area we need a boat because you go into the ocean, and this is that whole area all down here. So I need a boat. And I may as well make the speedy boat because we don't want to go slow. Yeah, just vibes. See, that is gaming. Just vibes. And we're kind of getting our levels up as well. This is a interesting system that I don't think Terraria had necessarily, was the leveling system. You know, like you level things and get bonus perks and stuff like that. I do like the idea of it, you know. For whatever reason, gardening is my highest level. Let's go. But we've got range at 48. Vitality at 59. So we're kind of getting there. Yeah, it's really big. I mean, so it zooms out here. So I don't know exactly how big the map goes. It kind of stopped here. I'm pretty sure. So the worm, the blob, and the other guy, they're dead. R.I.P. Hardly knew you. And I think the sea is home to a Titan. Now, I don't know what they look like because I've not played past this point. I am assuming I'm going to need expert lore, which I don't even know what the fuck. I've not got any of those items, so this is going to be difficult. Because last time I had to bring this. Actually, I think while we're waiting for stuff, I may as well kill this. I'll show you what the first Titan looked like. If I can somehow, some way remember where I put anything. He is. We'll make one of these. So I'll show you the first, I guess, quote unquote, big boss. I kind of want a little buff. Oh, we don't need buffs. Whatever, let's go. So he spawns over here. Yeah. So you can spawn. You can spawn. You get like boss spawners, but you need to craft them. Obviously, you can't just get infinite amount. So you have to craft them. Bosses have a chance to drop different things. I got told by Sugar, the other dude in the chat earlier, when I killed this boss, that I got the best item. But again, I'm not looking up anything, so I don't actually know what they drop. I'm just killing them and praying that I get something good. Yeah, this is it. So, oh, here we go. Let's just drink this real quick. So you put this on the floor, and this is the first, like, Titan boss. It took me quite a while to kill because my weapon was pretty shit. Look, you've got mechanics! Mechanics! Boss mechanics! I mean, this weapon is insane, no? I feel like I'm Exodia. Do you know last time I was fighting this boss, it was like I was struggling, bro. I was doing so little damage. Can I not take a hit? Have I improved that much? I'm starting to believe. Yo, we killed him hitless, by the way. What happened to the chest? No. Okay. What the fuck? What is this? Ancient pickaxe. What the fuck is this? Purple name must mean it's good. Purple name equals busted. And we've got a large pouch. Do we care about the large pouch? Yes, we do. Yes, we do care about the large pouch. Fucking JK. Yes, we do care about it. So what's so good about this? Pretty much. You know how it goes. If it's got blue, if it's got white or blue name, no one cares. If it's yellow, you might look at it. If it's purple, got to pick it up. If it's like orange, my god. Erection time. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is good. Obviously I'm going to keep it. That's a given, but oh, and I suppose I should mention, when you kill these, you absorb their soul, and it gives you a bonus. Like, you can turn it on or off, but you get like a passive. This one has a 10% chance to spawn a thunder beam on melee critical hits, which is fantastic because I'm not using melee. But I keep it on anyway. And this was just for an NPC. So, I mean, that's cool. I got this. I'm going to go level this up, I guess. Yeah, so this orb was his, like, soul before. And you absorbed it, and now it drops, I guess. This is the second time I've ever killed him, so I'm guessing it just drops, but you can't absorb it this time. I mean, bro, we've got to. I'm gonna go to base now. Let's actually have a look. Is it like crazy OP? It's got mining speed on it. So let's just level it up. Like maybe we can level it up into something worth using. So the blocks are based on like your mining damage. So you need to have a certain amount of mining damage against certain blocks, otherwise you can't break it. The one I was using before had 662 mining damage. This one has 354. However, you can normally upgrade items here. And then this gets more mining damage. Let me go get some coins. Let me get my coins. There we go. Let's upgrade this. Oh, I can't even upgrade it again. No! Well, maybe I can actually. Wait. Can I not upgrade it again? Oh, I need 23 bars. 4 more bars and we can upgrade it again. And then it will have 471 mining damage. As I just said, no. Let's just do this real quick as well. Put this here. Start cooking some food. I mean, the mining speed's nice, right? And then I can also do this. I mean, this seems okay. Yeah, actually, do you know what it cooks? You put these plants in there and it makes a smoothie. But like all foods have different buffs. These plants are crazy, by the way. You get like 22% physical range damage for 10 minutes. Oh, dude. Listen, who doesn't make a smoothie this way? That's what I want to know. Can we... Nah, I'm even further away. $17, I need... So to get this to level 14... Because this is level 14. This best be crazy good when I get it to level 14. This one here? So this was it's actually got a name, believe it or not. No, Gorm. Gorm? And it was a worm. And when you kill it, you get this like gemstone thing. And that allows you to craft like 3 different things. Oh, the middle? This thing? This is... See, they actually have names. I just called it blob. Oh, this here, like this thing, like right in the center. This is like the actual core keeper, I guess. Like this is the guy who tells you, basically gives you tips on like where to go, what you should do. Not too much. He doesn't really tell you much of anything, but I always just thought it was an egg with an eye, to be honest. But I mean, worm. I suppose if you look at this as well, coming down. Oh, dude, he has to be, right? I don't know what the final boss is, but that one has to be. Can I make this yet? Oh, 30 mechanical parts. Where are they? Where are my mechanical parts? Oh my god, I've only got 17. Can I buy any? Oh, this guy sells 5. Bro, he sells 5. Can I buy any more? No. Any... This guy buys... No. No. Holy god, close the doors, bro. Not Silent Hill. So I don't actually know where to get these mechanical parts from. Got 22, I need 30. That's even more annoying. Because I thought I had more than that, but it turns out we don't. How irritating is that? So upgrading this, next time it will go to... It's currently at 542. Okay, it will go up to 616, which is still less than this. But whatever. What? Oh, we need to put some food in here. Oh, we also need to bring the camel here. I did say I was going to do that as well. Put the food there. Real quick, let's get the camel. Let's go grab us a camel. The one humped camel. I don't know how good this ancient pickaxe is. I want to see it in action. I mean, that's pretty quick. That's actually really quick. That's pretty good. You attack so fast as well. Yeah, we've got the one humped camel. Come on, camel, let's go. No clue what you do with these camels. But let's see. This way? Bro, there's... Okay. If I have to walk this all the way to my base, yo, ain't no way, by the way. If I can't just teleport with this camel, I'm not happy. Come on. Please tell me I can just walk with this camel. Wait. Did it come with me? Yes. Oh my god, it did. And we're in. There you go, one humped camel. Do not know what they do. Do not know what they drop. I need mechanical parts. Like, what am I doing? I think I'm gonna have to call it there, honestly, because it's super late for me. Kind of got carried away messing around on this game. You know how it goes. It was good though. We made some serious progress. I feel like as I've gone on and made more progress, I feel more lost. But at the end of the day, that's what it's about. I'm sure we'll figure it out in the end. Tomorrow's stream, I really want to make a fucking boat, first of all. So we need to, tomorrow's stream, we need to get mechanical parts, make a boat, and explore the sunken sea. That's the goal, really. And see what happens. We have a lot of things set up. So yeah, I think that's it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, similar-ish time, probably a little bit earlier actually. Peace, hope you enjoyed it.